Good morning, everyone, from Disney's California Adventure. I'm so excited. This is where a lot of the Pixar Fest stuff is actually happening, and quite honestly, there's a lot more than just Pixar Fest I'm excited about seeing today, because this is my first time ever here. So we're gonna check out the Avengers campus, of course, Pixar Pier, and everything that they have going on Pixar Fest wise here in Disney's California Adventure. So let's go check it out together. So we've just made it to Pixar Pier, and I actually was able to get a Genie Plus reservation for the Incredicoaster. So awesome. Allie's favorite movie is Incredibles, so as soon as I saw the Genie Plus reservation available in such a short time frame from us getting into the park, I knew I had to book it. So I can't wait to check this one out. I heard it is so much fun, and you go upside down. So I'm actually sitting with Wolfie right now. Allie's gonna ride the ride. Once she's finished, she's gonna come back, and then I'm gonna ride it. So Wolfie and I are actually just gonna hang around Pixar Pier, wait for Allie, and see all the cool stuff they have going on around here. Buzz! Look! Yeah! We Disney bounded as Buzz today for Pixar Fest. You see him? You like Buzz? I know, he's so sweet. He's sleepy. He's tired. Oh, you're tired too? Yeah. He's so cool, huh? Buzz is our favorite.
Alright, let's do a photo.
Allie has gotten back. What'd you think of the ride?
It was amazing. It's like a real roller coaster, so it was fun. I was telling Bruce, I was sending him a text message in line. I was like, oh my gosh, you know when like the chest plate like thing comes down instead of just like the regular bar over your lap, that it's gonna be like a real roller coaster ride. And it was so much fun.
Good. I'm so excited to go ride it. Allie's now gonna sit with Wolfie after Wolfie and I just met Buzz, and I'm gonna go check out Incredicoaster for myself. It just was an all-around great ride, and I'm just so glad that we started our day with that. We've just made it into San Francisco, which is here in DCA, and I wanted to share one quick thing with you. I was not a fan of watching the new hero movies that Disney's created, just because I am just a huge nostalgia person, and I just loved all of the old school hero movies that I grew up with. And so I was watching Big Hero 6 off for years, and Allie was like, we're about to go to DCA, so you've got to watch Big Hero 6 before you go, because they have San Francisco in there. So I was like, oh, fine. So I ended up watching it. Oh my goodness, it's such a great movie, and the way that they built this land to look just like the movie with the San Francisco Bridge is just so amazing and spot on. I just love this area so much, and honestly, Big Hero 6 is just such a great movie. I enjoyed it so much, so if you haven't watched it, you definitely got to check it out. It's on Disney Plus. We finally made it into Cars Land. I'm super stoked to go ride the Cars ride. But first, we stopped into one of the little gift shops on the side, and I saw a Dynaco shirt. And one thing that I've always said is Disney should start a gas station company called Dynaco. And like, even if they charged an extra like 10 cents per gallon, I bet you all the Disney fans would do it. Let me know if you would get gas from Dynaco if it was really a thing down in the comments. So I just checked with the Radiator Springs Racers to make sure that they do have a single rider lane. So Allie and I are gonna go ride that. One of us is gonna stay with Wolfie, and the other one's gonna ride. So I can't wait to check this one out. I'm super excited because Cars was a movie that I grew up with, and it just looks so real here.
in a race. I'm your new crew chief. Oh, so you want to push it hard.
That Cars ride was so cool. I'm so glad we rode it. My favorite part is how it went from a traditional storytelling ride back to a fast-paced ride where you're racing another car next to you, and of course we won. But now we're actually gonna head into the Avengers campus. I've been waiting so long to check this out. I've never been to Disneyland, so this is the first time I'm ever getting to see Avengers campus, and I'm a huge Marvel fan, so let's go check it out together.
And Start Tech. It all helps us develop really cool stuff like these spider bots, for example.
Self-replication mode. Inside of what you see, they were created to be robotic helpers that can break down raw material and create all kinds of useful tech.
Everyone head to the slingers and we'll team up to stop the spider bots before they destroy the campus. No help here! I'm glad to see you guys.
Start swinging. Just extend your arms.
I'll do the exits.
Start as many knobs as you can. Going down in 3.
We got him!
That was Web Slingers, which is in the Avengers campus. So cool. If you could just imagine Toy Story Mania, but without like the cannon, or the Buzz ride without the gun. It's a Spider-Man version of that. Very cool. You make your hand into like the Spider-Man shooting motion, and you shoot all these little spider robots throughout the ride. It was just a very cool experience. I'm so glad that we were able to get that Genie Plus reservation last second. And I made one other Genie Plus reservation, and that is for the Guardians of the Galaxy ride right in front of us. I'm so excited about this. This used to be Tower of Terror, but they rethemed it here in Disney's California Adventure to be the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. So obviously we're used to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind over in Epcot, but this one is completely different because it has the mechanics and style of Tower of Terror, but it's themed as Guardians. So we're gonna grab some lunch before that Lightning Lane's available, but let's go figure out what we're gonna eat inside Avengers Campus. We're at the PYM over in the Avengers Campus, and I got the gluten-free reactor melt. Looking forward to trying that real quick. And Allie got the Impossible Spoonful, which is plant-based. All right, so now we're gonna try this little cheese melt. That's actually really good. I think I've fallen in love with like gourmet sandwiches because Disney does such a great job with making gluten-free gourmet sandwiches. Whenever I was like growing up and I'd order like a sandwich somewhere that was gluten-free, never tasted good. The bread was bad, but they always just hit spot on with the ingredients, especially in these gluten-free sandwiches. I'm just so glad that I got this. It's so good. Another cool ride that they have here that they don't have in Disney World is a Monsters, Inc. ride, which we're walking into now. Wolfie, are you ready to ride Monsters, Inc.? Yeah.
Child is on the loose in Monstropolis. A human child!
Oh, Googly Bear!
Gotta get you home.
Kid, my human kid! It's a human kid!
Lunch, this way. Set up on the scaffold.
Race you to the scare floor.
Allie found out that the macaroons over at Gusto's To Go, I'll show you what that place looks like. It's like a little side shop, is gluten-free. So she ended up picking up one of those. So cute, has Gusto on it. If you eat gluten-free, this is a must if you are craving some sort of sweet treat. I just realized that whenever I was telling you guys about this macaroon, my camera was actually turned off, sadly, but I still have one little bite left. Let me tell you, the cream in the middle is like refrigerated. It's super cold. It's very refreshing in this heat, and the outside is crispy, but then right underneath that first layer, it's pretty moist. So it's just a perfectly made macaroon, and it's just the perfect sweet treat, and it's very refreshing on this very hot California day. Of all the things in Disneyland that I wish were in Disney World, Pixar Pier is definitely at the very top of my list. It's just such a cool little area that has Incredibles, the Toy Story characters, and just so much immersive Pixar stuff that is you can't get anywhere else. I've just fallen in love with this section of DCA. I just really wish that they had this in Disney World, but just means we're gonna have to come to Disneyland, California more.
Rapid attack. Rap tap, rap tap, rap tap.
It is finally time for me to ride the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and I'm so excited. It looks like such a cool little ride, but also we secured our spots for the Better Together parade, which comes out of the Stark, a little area that connects like the cast member behind the scenes down all the way through Hollywood Studios. So we got a nice little spot secured while we do like basically our own little parent swap through Genie Plus. So let's get into the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Now show me those hands, people! You got clearance, let's roll!
It's parade time! I love how the lamp turns on and off with the beat of the music. Allie and I were just talking after watching Better Together, which is that parade that just showed up on the screen, and honestly it was such a great parade. They were incorporating so many of the new Pixar characters as well as some of the old ones like Mike, Sully, Woody, Buzz, Jesse, and then also at Inside Out, the panda from Red. Just so many great Pixar characters all incorporated in one parade. It was just something that's unforgettable, and I'm so glad we ended up taking this trip. What do you think, Allie?
I really loved it. I loved the festival part of it where they were really celebrating the movies and we're giving each little movie its own spotlight. That was cool.
And now we're inside Pixar Pier. We're gonna try and hop on the Ferris wheel. It looked like it was at a 15-minute wait, but other than that, we're just gonna be chilling around Pixar Pier. We decided for dinner I was gonna get the corn dogs from the Corn Dog Castle. There were 2 different kinds. There was a cheese corn dog, which I'm very interested in trying this time, and then there's also just a generic corn dog. So I'm very interested, obviously, in the cheese one because I've never had a cheese corn dog before, and you know, all Disney original style corn dogs are great. Anyway, so let's try the cheese one. Very interesting. It's basically just cornbread with cheddar cheese in the middle. It's not bad. I was just expecting, I was expecting there to be maybe a regular hot dog in the middle with cheddar cheese, not just plain cheddar cheese. But now we're gonna move on over to the original corn dog, which you can't mess up an original corn dog. So good. It is really good and it tastes very fresh. So these are the 2 corn dogs that I got for dinner. Say bye, Bo Peep. Oh, peekaboo. Bye, thank you. This morning we had a Genie Plus reservation for a ride and it broke down. So Disney gave us a special kind of Genie Plus reservation and a replacement to it that we can use on any ride that we wanted to. The only thing was I wasn't sure if it would work on a ride that we've already ridden, just because I know that when you make a Genie Plus reservation, you ride a ride, you can't ride that same ride again. But I didn't know if this pass would let us ride Incredibles again, because we wanted to ride the Incredicoaster because we loved it so much this morning. But I just sent Allie in to go see if it'd work whenever she went to scan in, and it worked. So she is in the Lightning Lane for Incredicoaster. I'm waiting for her with Wolfie. We're chilling, watching all of the Incredicoasters fly by. Whenever she gets finished, I'm gonna ride it again. It's just my favorite ride, honestly, in DCA. It's just so perfectly themed. It's so fast, and it's just the all-around perfect ride over here. So much fun. All right, everyone, so after we got off Incredicoaster, we were on our way out of the park, but we wanted to make sure we got a little bit of merch before we left, especially because this is the first time we've ever been to Disneyland, but also the first Pixar Fest we've ever been to. So we got this cool Pixar Fest shirt. And then I got this awesome Pixar Fest hoodie. It has 2024 with the lamp as the 0. And on the back, it has just all these different Pixar characters. And then inside the hood has the Pixar ball. I'm just in love with all of this Pixar Fest merch. But with that being said, this is the end of our journey in Disneyland, and we'll be back here. We don't have an exact date yet, but we'll be back sometime within the next year. But other than that, we'll see you in Disney World.